Flock with us. Flock with us, flock with us, flock with us.
Boom, perfect though.
Okay,
Yes,
you got
sir.
You're on one.
Okay.
So if you need more volume, I don't know.
Yeah, nah, I sound good in the headphones.
Okay.
Yes, sir. In frame.
Woo.
Let's go. Y'all see me out
All right, so. Oh, this is still fairly new for me.
there. Oh, you all good, man. It's a nice little setup, though. Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
like the
thank you.
setup, bro.
I
This is
appreciate
hard, man.
So, the podcast is Flock with Us.
Flock with us.
Flock
nice.
with us.
I like
It's
that.
bringing people I know, bringing them in
Yeah.
together as,
Word.
move as one.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do was get the people I know the best
Gotcha.
from the past to explain what's going on.
Sure. All right.
You know what I mean? And you were one of the first.
Man, hey, throwback history, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
So let me start by that. Muggs Amillion is in the building, better known as MUG.
Still there, yeah.
And to his friends, it's Mug.
Come on now. If they
Right?
really know me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only if they really know you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it? 2008?
Man, what?
2007.
When we first linked,
Yeah.
it might have been shit. No, the original link.
The original. I'm talking about the original.
The
was that
original link was probably
2000?
01.
01?
Yeah, 01, 02, man.
Yeah.
Cash Billionaire days, like real throwback.
That was Cash Money.
Yeah,
Billionaires.
Cash Billionaires.
Cash
yeah.
Money Billionaires. Let me tell the story about that one. You remember that? Cash Money Billionaires?
Yeah.
And I had come through. I had met. Oh man, I can't remember.
I know.
Jay Swing.
Yeah, Jay Swing. Yep.
Jay Swing. Where did I meet Jay Swing? I can't figure that out.
I got you. Yeah, I don't remember how y'all met.
I think I met him through another dude that was doing music.
Gotcha.
And so Jay Swing was a producer.
Yeah.
And he worked at a bank, but he was trying to be a producer.
Gotcha.
And trying to be a manager.
Manager, yeah.
So he was like, yo, I was at his house one day out in, where is that? Haywood Lane, off Haywood
I'm
Lane.
gonna say he stayed at Antioch somewhere. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right, so over there listening to beats, he had some fire beats.
Yeah, he did have some good production,
the
though.
Yamaha RMX1.
Yeah.
And so I just started doing beats, right?
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I produce. And
Okay.
he was okay, yeah, blah blah blah. Play some music. He played music. He was really good. He did some decent beats.
No,
for
he
that
did
time.
have some good music.
Yeah, and he said, yo, I got this group.
Yeah.
And he said, Cash Money Billionaires. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, about 8 of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little less. Maybe about 5.
Well, yeah, he was probably including like the whole squad, the whole
Right,
Whoop-de-Whoop
right.
squad. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably about 8 of us in all, though.
He's like, yeah, I'm about to sign him to a deal. And, you could be a producer on it. And I was like, hell yeah. We listened to music.
Yeah.
And then he said, one night he was like, hey, you want to, we'll go out and meet him and sign him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Dude was like,
yeah,
sign him. You had a contract? Like, I was just blown away. I was trying to get into hip hop.
I got you.
Nashville hip hop, I had no idea about it. I was in I produced for a small group in Spring Hill.
Okay.
Called Hill Mafia back in 96.
Gotcha.
Right? So 95
Nice.
I DJ'd, house DJ.
Okay.
I didn't know you knew all that.
I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the camera. That's about it, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So we went out there, we served you the papers. I brought my one of my best friends with me, Rob, big tall white dude.
Yeah.
He's like a doctor now.
Okay. Hey, look at that, boy. Tables done turned, man. That's
So
hard.
he took us out Trinity Lane. Was it Trinity Lane?
Yep, Trinity Lane area. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know about this. You know, it's pretty good. But anyway, went out there, went to the house, laid it down, introductions, listened to y'all rap, and it was amazing.
Man,
Come to find out, it was a snake deal.
Oh, man.
He tried to get you on some like lifetime. What was it? It was
so,
bad.
Man, it was crazy, bro. So for one of the first clauses that we saw in there that like red flagged everything, like had a power of attorney in there. It had power of attorney. Like it was in like the first sentence. Yeah, like the first sentence, man, was like power of attorney. And then like the craziest part of the whole agreement was like, so it was a 20% in there.
Yeah.
Management fee in there, which 20% is a standard manager type of agreement. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20% is standard. But he had a situation in there when you really read into it, the 20% actually stated that he would own 20% share of any possession that we have ever owned, that we were on, for $1 per share.
Wow.
So like, if we were to buy a house,
That's snake.
he could own 20% of our house for $20.
Where did he get that?
I know. I've never seen that. Like, I've seen some contracts and seen some bad contracts. You know what I'm saying? Even since I've, kind of crossed over into my music consultant role,
Sure,
helping other artists, I've never seen that one, boy.
Never.
Like, he threw a mean blow in there, boy. Like, and we were young, man.
Yeah. How old are you?
I had just turned like 18 good. Like, my little brother, matter of fact, we was going to have my mom sign off on my brother's behalf because he was like 14, 15 years old still. Yeah, my little brother was a kid, man. So, like, this was
snake
like...
deal.
Yeah, bro. It was, man, that's crazy, bro.
So, Jay Swing turned out to be that dude.
Yeah. I mean, hey, everybody gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? If they can try you, they gonna try you.
But y'all didn't fall for it.
Nah, man. We was up on it a little bit. At the end of the day, even at a young age, R.I.P. to Whammy, man. I don't know if you remember little Sammy, the little short guy.
Yeah,
man. But Whammy passed in 2005, man. A little bit after all of this, actually. But Sammy, man, had, he'd been big on going to the library, kind of reading up on BMI and recording contracts.
Right.
And, so we was up on the business in a sense. You know what I mean? That's why words like power of attorney, we knew was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you recall that night, man, like, we didn't have no attorney or nothing like that.
No,
like,
it was
we
just
basically
like went to your house.
Yeah, and we took the contract, we read it, and like I said, we pointed out 2-3 different things off the rip, man, that was just like, heck no.
You remember those 2 dogs he had?
Yeah.
That would always shit in the house.
Yeah, it did, man. Yeah, man.
They're like miniature Chihuahua
the little bitty
Dobermans.
joints. Yeah, man.
They would just shit in the house.
I know, right? Yeah, his lady loved him, my dog. I guess he had to do what he had to do for his lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she so loved her dogs.
Because they worked all day.
Yeah.
And then they would just
the dogs just was there at the crib, man.
They treated the dogs bad, too. He must have signed them to the first contract.
Probably did. They signed it. They actually signed the contract.
So Jay Swing did that, and then we fell out but I just stopped messing with him because he had nothing else, really.
I got you, yeah.
And he was just busy with work. He was trying to work.
Yeah.
And so that sat for a while, and I just started doing other things.
Gotcha, yeah.
And then I remember the day trying to keep it not short, but, not long.
Yeah.
I was flipping through Concrete magazine.
Gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
wait. Let me go back. The Cash Money Billionaires.
Yeah.
I suggested, now I don't know if you remember this like I remember it, but I remembered suggesting to y'all should shorten the name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, see, it was actually Cash Billionaires.
Right.
Anyway.
I remember, but I think maybe he had like the extra name in there. I was like, y'all should shorten that so it's not sounding so much like the Cash Money.
Cash Money, yeah.
Right. So I don't know if that's true or not. I just remember
I don't know. Yeah, he must have had it because, I got it tatted on my stomach, man. We was Cash Billionaires from the rip. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so fast forward. Now I'm going, looking through the magazine, and I see the advertisement.
Okay.
With the big VS.
Oh, yeah.
Orange background.
Yeah. So that was What's Your Status Volume 3.
Volume 3, okay.
That was me and Shorty C.
I was like, yo, there's them dudes.
Huh?
Yeah, there's them dudes.
Yeah.
I was like, there's MUG.
Yeah.
And on the note, it had your phone number on there.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Same number still.
Really?
Same number, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Same number. And the crazy part about that was then, so it's crazy that's how you reconnected with me.
Right.
Because I actually, Billionaire Status was a homage to Cash Billionaires. It was a completely different situation too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like after we had all kind of went our separate ways with the Cash Billionaires and Whoop the Whoop situation, a couple guys got locked up. Like I said, me and Whammy, we went our separate ways a little bit on the business side of it. We still was friends and brothers, you know what I mean? But we went our separate ways on the business wise. And I started up Billionaire Status in 2003.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My cousin Shorty C had moved here from Texas. And he had his own thing going with the music, but it was more like I had just freshly started up Billionaire Status. And I knew either way it went, I was going to have to, show him the ropes around the city.
Right.
So it just made more sense for us to just bring it together. You know what I'm saying? You here on a fresh start. I just cranked up a fresh situation. Let's build something together.
Right.
And that orange and white that you saw, man, that was actually the third installment of Billionaire Status, man. Yeah, so we had been pumping for a minute since we released that orange one, though.
Yeah. And I always credit Concrete for
man. Shout out to
the
Capo, man, and everybody over there, man. Concrete been doing their thing. I seen they post about the 15 years, man, over 1 million copies on the streets, man. I was just like, dude, that's
impressive.
That's big ups, man. You feel me? So, the Concrete always showed love from the very beginning, man. with the CD reviews and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot they used to do reviews.
Yeah, man. So you know they always, like they said, man, stayed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They kept their ears to the streets, and
yeah,
we appreciate that, man. That love that they showed us though during them times.
It's crazy, but the advertisement was just it was amazing looking.
Nice.
Like it looked like nothing really else besides like maybe like Tony Delano stuff.
Okay.
But it was just top notch.
Yeah, I appreciate
it. Blinging on it. You know what I mean?
And that's what we was going through. I think Delano did that.
Did he?
Yeah, I think Delano did that orange and white for us though, man.
Yes, he killed the city our entire career.
Yeah, he was hard with it, man. Yep, I think we did that photo shoot out there with the orange and white. We want to, pay homage to the Tennessee, the Vols and everything, man. And yeah, it was a nice situation.
That was dope. So I hit you up. I called you and I was like, yo, this mug, this is Money United with Game. I think I called you that.
Yeah.
There's a Joerilla. You know what I mean? Yeah, this and that. And we started talking, getting it. Like, what, are you still doing the beats? And I was like, yeah, I do the beats. And you're like, we got our own thing. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I just shot a video for Bryant D at a club. And you're like, you do video?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bryant D was the first.
Yeah, okay.
Bryant D was the first guy in Nashville to invite me out and pay me for a gig.
Nice.
We shot his artist called Hater Proof.
I remember Hater Proof. I remember that. Okay, that's what's up.
We did a music video.
Shout out to the OG, Brian D, man, for sure.
Yeah, Brian D. Yeah. And from that day, like I said, people wouldn't stop paying me to do shit.
Yeah.
But so I hit you up and I was like, I can do video. You can come video? Yeah, I can do video.
Yeah.
Any way to get in. So I just wanted it, and that shit was dope. I thought y'all had it.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro. Nah, man, I appreciate all those grinding days and video clips. Like, matter of fact, man, one memorial clipping that you was able to capture for me, man, that's like real pivotal to me still to this day, man, was that NEMA 3. That Nashville Industry Music Awards down there at what was it?
Wild Horse?
What was it called?
Wild Horse? Down at Wild
Horse? Yeah,
with
I might have been at Wild Horse though. Yeah, man.
Yes.
That year there, man, because my cousin that I finally got to come out to one of the award shows, man. My cousin BP, man, Dwight Bond, rest in peace to him. He was on that video clip with me, man. It's like one of the only times I ever got him to come to like something public like that with me, man. And so, yeah, man, we got that footage from that award show, man. I won like 3 of them that year too.
Yeah, I think that was that was the first thing you invited me out to.
Yeah,
one of the first big things.
One of the big ones. Yeah, man. So that was like, I'm so glad we was able to capture that moment, man. I go back on YouTube all the time and look at it, man, and just see cuz there with me, man, supporting me and stuff that night, man. So, yeah, that was a big moment, man.
So that was great. Yeah. I was blessed to get back in contact with you.
Yeah, no,
and,
I appreciate it.
Super happy that you could, get me in there. And like I said, I credit Concrete with providing that so that I can link back to you.
Yeah.
But I credit you with me linking with Concrete.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know, because that same night, I think that's when you and Capo officially.
That's right.
Exactly. That same night. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, because y'all had a good little connection that night too, man. And so there you go, man. History, man. It's right there, baby.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you showed me love. You let me come out and invited me to all things, and I'll bring the camcorder out with the with the robot lights.
Man, you was killing the game too, boy. You was all over the city with that joint.
And you know that I was telling Capo this the other day that there wasn't a market for video like that.
No, not what you was doing, man.
I invented pretty much that market.
Yeah, bro.
For doing that.
For real.
For run and gun.
That's the truth. No, I give you A1 credit for that, bro. Because, I think after us, like, I think Jelly Roll started rocking with you tough. Like,
Concrete, Jelly Roll.
Like, you was on the go, bro. You was working it, man. Like, I was happy to see the growth.
All day.
I'm glad to been able to, throw that alley-oop out there with you, man.
But that little time that we had together, I've never seen a harder push.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Life.
Man, I appreciate it,
Never.
bro.
You had the chain.
Yeah.
You had the billionaire chain.
Yeah, man.
And countless times we'd go out to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Go out to eat. We'd plan. We'd plot.
Yeah.
Go here, go there. We hit the city everywhere. It's You Again video.
Yeah, You Again, bro. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, we made that. Well, we made history, bro. Like you said. I've always been about the grind, man. For me, like.
But your grind is so hard.
Man, I appreciate it.
Like, back Broadway, we'd hit Broadway, and you would just hand out CDs and talk to the city and the streets. Like,
Yeah.
I'd never seen. There's no other artist I've ever seen do that.
I appreciate
you knew
it.
Everybody knew you. We got into every club.
We got in every club, didn't we?
Every club.
So you did get to witness it all, man. People think when I talk about some of this stuff, I'll be just talking, man.
Yeah, I noticed that, but they don't know. They've never seen it.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Yeah.
There was one night that they wouldn't let me in the club.
Yeah.
And you said, "No, man, that's my camera dude. You gotta let him in." They're like, "Yeah, no, he's wearing a white shirt."
Yeah, I remember the white T-shirt night.
You turned to Red, and you said, "Yo, take that shirt off."
Yeah.
Remember Red?
Yeah, my guy Red. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah,
big
Red
shirt.
still rock with us.
We got pictures. I got pictures and video of this.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing his giant,
big
long,
big
like
3-4X,
down past my knees, blue button-up shirt,
Yeah.
and they let me in.
Yeah.
That was who was running that club?
I think that was at Atlantis one night. I think that was like one of them. Yeah, Bashar. Yeah, Bashar. Yeah, he out in like L.A. or something now, man, or Texas, I think. But yeah, that was Atlantis that night though, man. I think it was like my birthday night.
Was it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got all that video.
I had the orange on or something like that. But yeah, bro. Hey, we wasn't gonna let nothing stop us, bro. My guy got to get in the building. Yes, sir. We in here.
And we got in.
Yeah, we got in, baby.
And that was a time, man. That was a time in Nashville that has never been seen again.
Yeah, you're right.
Several different clubs, all the clubs, late night.
Yeah,
DJ Whitey.
Yeah, you had Faded and stuff. Yeah.
Who else was there?
Silverados back then, man. You had Ron C. So this was like, it's crazy, man, too, that you bringing up some of these times. This was like back in the Fly Major days. Fly Major and A-List, when they was all kind of first started, they was still like all college students.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we went TSU.
Yeah, bro. We did, up at TSU.
We did the, what do you call it? The barbecue joint.
Yeah, homecoming up there. Yeah, my cousin restaurant.
We did
TJ's.
homecoming every year.
Sir. Yeah, shout out to my cousin Tanya and
every night.
James. Yeah, bro. Nah, we was rocking,
3,
bro.
4 in the morning.
Man, come on,
Cars,
man. 2, 3
clothes.
clubs. Yeah, bro. 2, 3 clubs back to backs, man.
How is it? How did I do that? I can't even stay up past 9 o'clock anymore.
Hey, man. Hey, I feel you. And I be having to train my body now sometime, man, to be like, okay, this one of them days again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to get to it. But you know, hey, that was part of it, man. I'm glad to, you know what I mean, we able to bring this up, man, for people that can be able to, y'all go back and check this out, man, and know this was real, bro.
That push was so hard.
Yeah, when I go hard on artists, man, they don't understand why I go hard. Like I go hard on people, man, because like I done it. And I know what it really take. If you really want it, you know what I'm saying? You really trying to make a name for yourself, really trying to get out there. Like, you got to work, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to work.
And you put in so much work. We'd meet up at your mom's.
Yeah.
And we would head out from there. We have cookouts. I was there for your graduation. I got your graduation.
Yeah, that's sure it was.
Did I give you that? You got that video?
Yeah, I ain't got the video, but I
need to pull it up.
I got pictures and stuff of it, man. Yeah, I'm sure you got a lot of stuff, bro. Like you said, you was on everything, bro. Yeah. That would be good to see that, man, in graduation. Because I went straight to the A after that.
Did you? Right after that?
Like, literally, bro, like, I graduated, was like May 14th or something like that. May 28th, bro, Memorial Day weekend, I was in Atlanta.
That's my birthday.
Really?
May 28th.
Ah, look at that, see? So, yeah, bro, I got right up out of here right after that, man. Graduated and, man, and went to the A, man, right after that, bro. And, like I said, just got back, man, the end of 2017, October, man. We sold the house, came back this way. And, rebuilding it all back up from ground up, man.
That's crazy. And you had some crazy stories before I got to you. What was the Young Buck story?
Oh,
the
man.
The one where you ran up on him. Not ran up on him, but was it the...
Yeah, so we were out north right there at Tanaka's, man. The old Tanaka's. Right there, and it's crazy because Jelly Roll was like one of the like eyewitnesses of the whole thing. So
yeah, I love this story.
If anybody
I always try to get him to talk about it.
If anybody ever think I'm lying, man, Jelly Roll is my real witness, bro. That this is a real true story, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like no lie. So at the time, during the Billionaire Status days, I had this artist that I was rocking with by the name of Cass. At the time, man, and he, you know, kind of had himself geeked up to want to do this freestyle battle against Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying?
This is back when Jelly Roll was killing freestyle
bro, you did
battles.
not even want to do that, bro. But, you know, I'm a believer in my peoples. You know what I'm saying? And so me and my guy Lil Melvin, man, Free Lil Melvin, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Mel, you know, we put some bread up against Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Jazz. You know, we put some bread up, you know what I'm saying, for the freestyle 1-on-1 against, you know, our white boy against Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And And I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Going into it, it wasn't like we knew we wasn't gonna win, but cause he had confidence in himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, man, there on the spot, it's just like he turned into a whole nother person, bro. Like all his confidence went out the window, bro. Right there on the spot, man. Jelly Roll ate him alive.
Oh.
I mean, ate him alive. We might as well just gave him $2,000, bro. It was like a $2,000 bet. Yeah, like we ain't play no games.
That's
like
crazy.
It was a real deal, yeah. And so, like, so after the freestyle battle part was over with, you know what I'm saying? And this was during the time I was working on the project that I had be coming out with DJ Smalls. I was working on a mixtape, the Money Night with Game 2, Standing Ovation project. And I had recorded this song anyway, you know what I'm saying? The song called G You Not. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's called, hold on, what did I actually name it? Reality Check is what I actually named the song.
Okay.
But the chorus was, you know, G you not, but I'm not game. If he hot, I walk on flames. But can't hang like that Cash Money chain that All-Star be wearing that they first gave Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we sent that song literally, because Cash, matter of fact, speaking of Cash sent that song out to some DJs, and that's the first song Smalls heard and hit me back and said, yo, we need to do a whole tape together.
Wow.
Like, that's how the whole DJ Smalls thing came about, that record right there. And so, that day after the freestyle thing was over with, we still out there kind of just hanging out at Tanaka's.
For sure.
And I'm already knowing I got this song in my back pocket, and this whole project finna be coming out. And I just never been the kind of person that wanted to wait till it came out before you hear that I made a song about you.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I was hoping I could run in the buck anyway. You know, him, Star, whoever. You know what I mean? Just to let it be known, like, yeah, I'm finna come at y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I just felt like the city was being misrepresented by them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? During that time, man, like I released that project in 08. So this was like 06, 07 when, you know what I'm saying, all this was kind of going on, 07, right before we dropped the project. And so I really wanted to kind of run into Buck officially, man, to let it be known how I felt about the situation.
Right.
That, you know, how they was misrepresenting the city, man. You know, he had an opportunity with G Unit South to come back and could have put the city on the map. You know what I'm saying? But you did otherwise and went and snatched up artists from everywhere but Nashville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. And so at the time, after the freestyle battle, man, just, man, out of nowhere, man, Buck pulls up. You know what I'm saying? He pulls up and he was, you know, doing this big talking about, you know, he got whatever on Jelly Roll against anybody, you know, because I guess they had gave him the heads up about the Jelly Roll freestyle, you know what I'm saying, how the battle went down and, you know, whatnot. So he got out, you know, big and Jelly Roll up, which was straight, you know what I mean, no complaints there, you know what I'm saying. Jelly Roll deserve it all, you know what I'm saying, though he does that, you know what I mean, he did that. So Buck got out, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, shoot, I got 5 racks on me. I got one verse right now, brother, to shut your whole career down. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so it was like, you know, he kind of brushed it off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, let's go. Like, I'm really ready, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, so he kind of like shot a little line at me. You know, this like the whole backstory, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he kind of shot a little sentence at me like, man, bruh, I know you, bruh. Like, I can shut you down right now, man, with one little video clip, you know what I'm saying? I know you, you know what I mean? Because he comes up to my cousin in a restaurant, the same one we used to be at, you know what I'm saying? He used to buy food and stuff from my cousin's restaurant right there, TJ's.
Oh, on Jefferson?
Out there on Jefferson Street, on Ed Temple. And so he remembered me from there sometime, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Prior to all of this, though, when he first got his deal with G-Unit Good, he would come through there in his Escalade, you know what I'm saying, buy fish sandwiches and barbecue sandwiches and stuff like that, him and the guys. And so that's where he knew me from, so to speak. But, like, he didn't realize that, like, I knew him, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my cousins, you know what I'm saying, it whooped him up a little bit back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when they were younger, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, you know me from my cousin Detroit whooped your ass that time, though, bro, had you running home crying, you know what I'm saying, though? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was like some throwback stuff, too, man. But anyhow, then, so Melvin was like, man, forget all that mug, man. Go on, spit the verse, man. Go on, spit the verse. So, man, I just right there in his face, like he was sitting down on the little steps, you know, like I said, not really paying me no attention, really trying not to worry about it as much. But then I just let him have it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just came off the top, man, with one of the verses.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? I was like, matter of fact, I think the verse that I came with was I said, first you was stabbing for Dre at the music awards, but now you stay out the way when people looking for yours. You got your chain took, haircut, changed your looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, like I went in on them, you know what I mean? Out for everything that was happening at the time, you know what I mean? Because this was all the behind the scenes stuff that the industry wasn't seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you this big main guy to the industry, but here at the crib, bro, you wasn't getting respected like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you weren't giving that respect like that either to the city. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro, like Jelly Roll saw the whole thing, man. Jazz, you know, like I said, you running the Jelly Roll, you running the Jazz, bro. If I'm lying, I'm dying, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was a real deal situation, man. And then a few months after that, man, it was crazy because you fast forward, you know how God works, you know what I'm saying? And you know how you had to swallow that pride, and you know, like it was a rap beef thing. It wasn't like no personal beef, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
it wasn't
it was
shoot 'em up, bang bang kind of beef or nothing like that. But like, I think it was maybe like some months after I had released the project, Snoop Dogg was in town, and he was up there at Pinky's. You know what I'm saying? Same, remember the car where we did the photo shoot?
For the DJ Smalls.
Yeah, for the DJ Smalls project. Yeah. And so Snoop was in town up through there. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was crazy because, matter of fact, it was Sosa the Plug. Sosa the Plug came up on me, you know what I'm saying? This go to show you too, though, like how, like you said earlier, man, everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody. So Sosa actually came to me and faded me and was like, yo, you came up at one of our little meetings, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro, was finna try to get somebody to do something to you, bro. But I'm like, too, nah, not Mug. Like, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It just go to show you, like, full circle, bro. Like, even when him was gonna try to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a no-go.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my peoples is my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Even your peoples is my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, man. So it was crazy, though, bro, how they kind of just came full circle. And then, like I said, later on that night, like, so Buck was the one kind of over who could get in there to holler at Snoop and who couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So
because
because he was there to see him. I think they was doing, like, some kind of documentary or music video or something that they was working on that night up there at Pinky's. But he wanted to use Melvin Carr. You know what I'm saying, in the little video clip. So Mel car was up there, the Skittles that we had up at that time, the SS, with the Skittles on it. So the car was there and everything, you know, and, you know, Mel and them, they all know Pinky and everything too, man. All my peoples is plugged in too. So, you know, when we knocked on the door, Buck was like, you know, man, only certain people getting in, you know, and they looked at him like, man, bro, let Mug in there, you know what I'm saying? So I got in that night though, you know what I'm saying? Got to go in there and holler at Snoop. Yeah, man. So it was a real situation, though, man. But it's crazy how, like I said, it just all came back full circle like that. And even since then, man, I done seen Buck plenty of times. It's all love. You know what I mean? I done seen Star since then, man. It's all love. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I respect them guys and everything they doing. You know, it just, again, at that time, I felt like nobody was speaking up for the city.
Yeah,
you know
I remember. You had that passion about you. Though,
yeah,
for sure.
Man.
And
nobody was speaking up for the city.
And in the city, you did push it.
Yeah,
because you didn't go anywhere without status. And
man.
Money in that game was everywhere.
Yeah, bro. Like we had to push, bro. Like, and I'm a big believer of that still to this day, bro.
And you birthed a lot of that shit in Nashville.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah, and I tell you know, I sit back and I watch a lot of these younger cats that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really one for the whole you got to pay homage to me kind of thing. But like you said, man, I sit back and I'm like, you know. We did that, you know what I'm saying?
No, we did it hard. We did it big. We did it world tour style in Nashville.
Yeah, no, that's real
every weekend.
Yeah.
Every event.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad somebody can remember. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad somebody remember, man.
I always wondered that, you know, when I looked on your page and I was looking at it and I seen you doing the consultant and Capo told me you're doing consultant and stuff. And I was like, that's cool. That's a different avenue. I wonder if they know. Like, I wonder if the people he's teaching know who they're... They see you, they see the shirt and the Money United game. It don't mean the same to them as it does to me.
I got
you know what I mean? Like,
I appreciate that.
People say hood pass.
Yeah.
I literally got a hood pass.
Yeah,
I could go to Trinity Lane down to Jefferson, TSU, and not be touched.
Yeah, bro.
Because of you. Hang time.
Oh, man.
I would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would never go down there.
Oh, yeah.
I would
man.
never.
Yes, sir. The real deal,
Not by
baby.
myself.
Yeah. Nah.
Because, you know, I'm from Spring Hill.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Small country town. You know that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been out there. No.
Yeah.
You come out there?
I came out to the crib a couple times.
That's right. You did a benefit for my guy.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, man.
At the school.
Yeah, at the school. Yeah, man.
So that's what, you know, Spring Hill's nothing like that.
Yeah,
So to get into Nashville hip hop And to get in there with you, no shit. Like literally, I could walk anywhere.
But then again, that's hats off to you for being willing to put that grind in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because as busy as I was, you was just as busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Running right next to you.
You was willing to go out to them 2-3 clubs a night till 3-4 in the morning, bro. So
Isn't
we
it
was, yeah, we
it
was
was
working.
fun. It was
it
fun.
really was, man. It was some good times right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You would have never known Joerilla if it wasn't for MUG.
Yeah.
And that's,
man,
that's for
all
sure.
good. I appreciate that, bro.
I appreciate you.
Nah, that's all
that.
love,
That was
baby.
fun.
That's all love. It really was, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, that was some great times,
Yeah,
man.
I seen a lot of people come up too. Through
Yeah,
there.
now we
Through
did.
there. Everywhere.
Yeah, now we did, man. Yeah. Yes,
At
sir.
the yeah, I got to meet everybody. Cool Daddy Fresh.
Yeah.
Through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to OG, man. Yeah, Cool Daddy Fred. I just ran into him at an event not long ago, man. He's still doing his thing too.
Is he?
Yeah, I got to introduce him and bring him out on stage, man.
Oh, Fresh.
So, yeah, he's still doing his thing
Yeah,
too.
Fresh was a legend.
Yeah, super legend.
To Spring
bro.
us in Spring
Super,
Hill, he was
yeah.
like a Hollywood legend.
Yeah, and that's why I try to tell him, because he was, I guess, kind of not really down on himself, but you know, he don't see in himself what the people see in him.
Right.
You know, and I try to tell him that too, bro. Like, you're a legend, Fresh. Like, for real. Like, you're a real legend, dog.
Yeah, he did that for real.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was after one of our things.
Yeah.
You introduced me to Cool Daddy Fresh. I got his number and I called him and I was like, yo, you want to come out to the studio and do something? He was like, yeah, I'm down.
Nice.
And he didn't charge me or nothing.
Yeah, he's cool like that.
And I got him to do a remix on Born in Slang.
Okay.
I've never released that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he came out there and did that. Love. We
Classic.
went out to my guy out in Fairview.
Okay.
Homie JD, Untouchable Records.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Untouchable.
Yeah. So we went out there, went out, recorded,
Nice.
and yeah,
That's
he did
hard.
that all love. No,
That's love, man. Yeah,
so
now
cool.
he down to earth like that. He real
Yeah.
like that, for real. though.
Yeah. So like, no, that push was hard,
No, I
and
appreciate
it birthed a lot of people
Yeah.
come out of that.
Yeah, we opened a lot of doors, man, and you know, a lot of artists, like some of the guys from back then, man, like KP, one of the young cats, man, they actually one of the part owners, but they start up their own label, Real Life Entertainment.
Okay.
Now, but they one of the part owners of Panovi's Club is right there out Madison area. Though they're doing a lot of stuff now in the city too. So, you know, like you said, man, I was blessed to be a part of a lot of these situations, man. Help show people the way, teach people the game, you know what I'm saying, lead by example in the city. And, you know, it's a lot of ones out there, you know, they probably wouldn't say they got it from me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we know who walked the walk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely got it from you and with you, more of fact, with you.
We did that.
So I went on to Jelly Roll, to doing Yellow Wolf events, to going to DJ Paul.
I seen the growth, bro. It was amazing
the
to see
City
it.
Paper.
Yeah, Paper got with you, yeah.
Anyone, Bun B, anyone come through the city.
Yeah, I love to see it, bro. That's good stuff, man. I'm glad to see you keep pushing and still doing your thing.
Yeah, that was nice. But the Paper did the same thing you did. Took me out to the
he was right out west, out there in Preston Taylor area.
Preston Taylor,
yes, sir.
We went out there and did a video. We did a little Bo Tough video.
Okay, the Bo Tough, the little Bo, okay, bet.
And they did the same thing to me. I went out there with EMAC.
Okay, yeah.
Eric McAnally.
Yeah,
they took
I
me
got
out there, and the whole
that video was sick.
300-400 people come out.
Yeah, that video was sick, bro. Yeah, they showed love. They showed up and showed out for them.
So in the video, you see everyone out. It's at night.
Yeah.
Part of it's at night.
Yeah.
So we finished doing the scene and set, and I look up. I'm filming, just getting there with it.
Yeah.
And I look up, and I don't see EMAC.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, grenade straps out there. This is, where's Paper? He's like, oh, he left. And I'm standing there.
Still out there, huh?
I'm like, where's everybody at? I got
Time
the
to
Cadillac.
move around.
I got the Cadillac. But I'm good. It was all good. They were all
Nah.
love, all nice.
Yeah.
Nobody messed with me.
That's what's
they let
up.
me ride out. I had to break up a dice game to drive through it.
Hey, there you go.
They were cool, though.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
it's
come
all
on, hurry
good.
up. But
Yeah, you're the video guy. Let's go.
That's
yes,
it.
sir.
That was a good video, man.
Yeah, no, it was. That turned out real nice, man.
Like you again.
Yeah, hey, you again was a memorable moment, man.
Where was the skate?
Oh, yeah, the skating ring, too. Yeah, we did the little skating event. That was at Rivergate Skating Rink that time.
Yeah. And everywhere we went, we shot a verse for the video.
Yeah,
no matter, we did it in the club, we did it at skate park, everywhere we went.
We did. We turned up that week, man. That was a nice little situation.
It's you again. I love that song.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I believed in you, and, that's why I stuck around and did what I did.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. You really did show a lot of love, man. Showed a lot of love, bro, for sure.
Great. I missed that. You still got the chain?
Man, I gave it away. I gave it to Pretty Boy. Matter of fact, I passed it down, man. My little cousin.
How's Pretty Boy doing?
He's pretty good, man. He go by Roll Up 615. You know what I mean? He just dropped a single, Mr. Clean. Shout out to my wife, Flyer Chick. She did the cover artwork and stuff for that for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, him and Shorty C, they still doing anything. They got to get like what you dislike movement going.
I remember a couple years ago, Shorty C was locked up or something.
Yeah. He had a little situation, man.
Had a couple more kids.
Yeah, he got the little ones, man, the baby girls, man, back-to-back ones, man. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, man, but yeah, they still doing anything too. You know what I mean? It's all love. He just pulled up on me for my birthday a couple weekends ago. We had everybody meet me out there, Uncle Buzz, for my family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for my birthday and stuff, man.
Happy birthday.
So, yeah, appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Shout out to all the Capricorns out there. My man Capo was like a couple days before mine, I think.
Yeah, it was 3rd, I think.
Yeah, the 3rd. Yeah, mine on the 5th. So, yeah, man, we was right there together. And so, yeah, bro. Like, everybody still doing anything, though.
Yeah, but like the flyer game you did, I don't know, you didn't invent that, but you did it the best.
Yeah, now we
y'all littered the city with flyers.
We was pushing, man. I remember, it's crazy you brought that up, Dan. So since we talking about the push and the flyers, I remember with the DJ Smalls project, man, I had actually was finna hire on Chill Will and his little street team. Because, you know, Chill Will them did all the heavy street team promotion stuff and everything. And I was out grinding one day, putting my product out on the streets and flyers in the stores and stuff, man. I had ran into him, and he was like, "Dang, man, I got a whole street team of people, and like everywhere I done been, you already done hit up already though. How many people y'all working?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Shit, it's just me." You know what I'm saying? Today, it's just me. You know what I mean? So
back in the day, you had a crew though.
Yeah. We had the squad, man. Yeah, Villain Status, we was deep. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody played their part.
Everybody, bro.
Nobody tried to step over.
Yes, sir. No, everybody.
And you treated everyone with great respect and appreciation. I remember that, like really hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm still that same guy.
No,
you know what I
mean? It's probably like the spiritual part in you. You know what I mean? I remember going to eat with you one time at Chili's, and we got the food. He was about to eat chicken golds out. Yeah. Back when you had the golds. Right? Yeah. And I went to take a bite and I look up and you were down like this. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
I was like,
yeah, man, saying that prayer.
Beautiful.
Bro. Yeah, my grandmama, man, she'd turn on her grave, bro. I eat some food and don't say my grace. Like,
Well, at least I mentioned that. She knows.
Yeah, she knows. Hey, exactly. No, I'm glad you hear that, grand. I'm still saying them prayers, like, no matter what. Yeah.
And then, in the new way you treated me and just accepted me and let me go everywhere and invited me to the house and meet your moms and
it was
graduation.
All love,
it was great.
Yeah, I try to make every situation, my wife would tell you this, they be big on me and hard on me about being so passionate, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, if I'm gonna rock with you, I'm gonna rock with you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna all the way rock with you, and that's just the only way I know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big family person, and so I'm just big on... Yeah,
I'm not saying you hover, but like if something's wrong, hey, Mug, this is give me trouble. All right,
I think that's like the big brother instinct in me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different when you're an older sibling and you're a big brother. I use that example all the time to people. It's like when you're a big brother, you got a different instinct about yourself. Yeah, like you say, it's not that you're trying to, control a situation or trying to dominate a situation, man. You just real protective like that.
And real controlled. Like, I remember some guy was trying to start something one time, as they do, because we're clubs 3.
Oh yeah.
And you were just like, man, come on, like I ain't with that. Like I'm just trying to party. Leave me alone. You were just like, you know what I mean? But you always had the bottles and. Oh yeah. Do you remember that night?
Yeah.
You had the bottle and I remember it turned this way and I was like, should I keep filming?
Yeah.
You had the bottle and it turned this way, like you're like, but chill. You were like, you didn't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit you with this.
Yeah, bro. But like, sometimes they'll try to push you out here in these streets, man.
Which it don't happen that much. I mean, it does, but not for what we did.
Yeah, no. We had a good times though. Like like you said, for the most part, man, it's always a good time.
It was fun.
Always good times, man.
That was good.
Yeah, bro.
People just don't know, do they?
Nah, they don't, man. I wish. See, if Instagram and all that was around back then, bro, like we would be superstars. Yeah. Just off of the lives.
Yeah. And you knew so much. You knew so much. Like, you know more now, obviously, legal side. But back then, you knew exactly what you're doing. Your push was hard. You wanted your music a certain way. You wanted the wee beats.
Oh yeah, shout out to my guy Wee Wee. He's still doing beats for me, man. When I need him.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We was still going hard. Yeah, man.
You knew what DJs to pick and who was coming to town and where to see him. And you go to Hang Time. Was it Hang Time?
Yeah, Hang Time, the clothing store.
Ramadan?
Yeah, Ramadan. Yeah,
Ramadan. And then what was the other one he had?
We did Hangtown. Fat Cats was one of the spots we would hit up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So all of that, man. Yes, sir. You own it. So really, don't forget none of it, huh, baby?
Of it. And plus, what I do forget's on video.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly, bro. Yeah, man. Now we was able to capture some real good moments, man. That's some good history right there.
We should put that in a documentary.
Hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to do that with you. We need to get with
Sit
you
down
on that. Because I got, you know what I mean? And I don't know, can I say something about it, babe? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? What's coming up in a few. I mean, I'm going to give you the exclusive, man. This is Joerilla. This is the family. I got a book I done wrote that's finna drop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mentioned not really all of this, what you saying, but I do mention, like, when I talk about the Billionaire Status, I talk about how we really lived it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did that. You know what I'm saying? But
congratulations on your first book.
Yeah, man. So I got the book that we wrapped up. You know what I mean? It's going to be coming out here real soon.
Self-published?
I'm going through my cousin. Again, man, I got a cousin, man, True Vine Publishing, that he going to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going, because I'm a big believer in wise counsel. Seeking people that know what they specialize in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you might as well say it's self-published.
Okay.
But I wrote it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Is there an audio book?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm finna be knocking out soon.
No.
I'm gonna knock out the audio book. I'm gonna release the hard copy book and the ebook and everything first.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna set the audio book up like an album.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna set it up like an album.
Sign my copy.
Yeah, so what I wanna do, man, anyway, what part of the plan is to put together like a behind the book documentary.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, behind the book, just kind of really breaking it down, man. But the book is called Indie Music Major Business, A Guide to Your First Royalty Check.
Wow.
So it's just me kind of talking about my story and my journey and how it really led to me getting money from the music. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like an educational memoir, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How long that take?
Man, I've been writing on it for probably a couple months or so. Yeah. It didn't really take me long. Cause I've been wanting to tell my story anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think it was more or less just trying to make sure I didn't make it too much of a book. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for artists. It's
more of a guide.
Songwriter. Yeah. You
instead
know what I mean?
of an autobiography.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So
which you should do. I mean, it's like a movie.
Yeah,
your life could be a movie. If you listen to the way I tell it.
Yeah, that's a heck of a movie too, bro. Yeah. I'm ready to see that, bro. The stories you got, I know. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Well, yeah, bro. So it's something to kind of, like I said, take me to the next level in the role that I'm in now in the music industry, which is the educator. You know what I'm saying, and consultant, and at the same time, I'm dropping a project along with it. You know what I'm saying? I got an EP we're going to release as a background soundtrack to the book.
Okay.
Just to let people know I do that too, though. You know what I'm saying? In case you forget, I do
which,
that.
If they didn't forget, they don't know because they're too young.
Yeah, that's true. And that's all it is, really, because you can't forget, like you said, the way
and that's the problem. I always, I want to write, I want to document Nashville hip-hop.
Nice.
Because it's not done and it's not done properly.
Yeah.
Just like what I'm doing with this.
Yeah, you're the one that could do it, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know I know enough of the history and I've been a part of it enough to know that I could tell it well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every time I talk to certain people, they say, you remember that? You were there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how that could happen or what could happen.
We can brainstorm it. Let's put it together. I mean, we already know we almost reached with Cool Daddy Fresh, Rob D is a phone call away. C-Wiz still around.
Rob D. How's Rob D?
Man, Rob D good. Rob D still Rob D actually got some nice big boy stuff been going on. Fabulous. And I want to say it's somebody else, man, but he just had his song sampled by Fabulous, man.
Wow.
He got the song Where's My Dope? And it got sampled.
I remember that.
You remember that song?
Episodes, Where's My Dope? Yeah.
So on that record, man, that record just got sampled on Fabulous' last little mixtape that just came out. Him, Gucci Man, and a couple other artists is featured on it.
Did you protect him?
Nah, he was already on it. Hey, Rob D, one of the OGs I look up to, man. People don't realize that, when we was putting our whole Woo-Dee-Woo and Cash V and that thing together back in the day, and we was out north Nashville, that was one of the first independent artist CDs that Melvin and them had presented to us and was like, yo, if we gonna do this, we need to go holler at somebody like Rob D.
Yeah.
And see what's really good. You know what I'm saying?
See, people forget about
yeah, man. So like Rob D was one of the first people.
They don't know about you, but they'll forget about like a Rob D.
Yeah.
Or something. You know what I mean?
Man. Now Rob D is a real deal local legend, man. Yeah. Like real deal. You know what I'm saying? And he still gets on that road and pushes too. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And that's, you know, I don't know if because I got grind in me too. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say that I blueprinted after him, but when you seeing people like that getting out and about grinding, like your grind you gotta grind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta grind like the people that's really getting out there pushing. You know what I'm saying? And so it just, it just always been like that for me, man. Yeah. My family, my uncles and them, man, seeing them do what they did in the real estate and the construction and stuff, man. Just, in the restaurants, you gotta push, man.
That's crazy.
You gotta push.
Yeah. Oh, and We Battle. I forgot to mention We Battle back in our conversation.
Yeah, We Battle throwback, man. Matter of fact, speaking of We Battle, I don't know when this is going to air, but tomorrow, man, January. I keep saying June, man. I'm like, my brain, I'm telling you.
It's the weather. It's the weather. It's hot.
It could be the weather,
hot
too.
Enough for June.
Yeah, but in my calendar, I'm already like in June as far as with moves to be made.
Oh, okay.
So my mind is already there. But tomorrow, man, January the 17th, I debut on We Battle Weekly Radio.
Oh, wow.
WVOL 1470 AM.
I watched that on YouTube.
Yeah, they got you can go YouTube Live. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio.
No offense to We Battle, but I only watch when you get on there.
Hey, take me out tomorrow then. Take me out tomorrow. I'm going to be on there tomorrow from 6 to 8.
Really?
So, I'm like one of the official co-hosts now every third Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to be on there.
They grind hard.
Nah, they do.
They grind hard.
Nah, yeah, my guy Hood Rock, man. Yeah, shout out to Hood Rock.
After a while, you'd always see them at the clubs.
Yeah, they stayed doing it too. Yeah. Like you said, I mean, you grandfathered it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like people did start noticing that it was a lane, man, and they got out there and started pushing, man.
And I'm glad they did. I mean, every event, you see them there.
We Battle definitely put themselves on the map by getting out there pushing.
They was out there when we did the Bo Tough video release party.
Gotcha, okay. Covering the footage,
what was that
covering the video?
Right there off of Church Street.
Was it The Place?
No, it was...
Something was called The Place back in the day.
Rhythm?
Oh, yeah.
Rhythm House or Rhythm of... Not Rhythm of Blues.
Reverb? No, what was it called?
They tore it down.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last party they had there was that City Paper video release that I shot. Because some dude got popped that night. Man, terrible thing.
Welcome to Nashville.
And I was stuck on stage.
Oh, no.
It was over capacity. They were just letting people in downstairs.
Gotcha.
Mims showed up.
Okay.
And then someone said, "Yo, Cassidy's coming through" or something. The artist, he never showed up, but it was just packed. I remember Bars Major being there.
Gotcha.
Everyone in the city was there.
Okay, yeah.
And it was over capacity. And I was on stage, and a fight broke out.
Oh man!
Like a dumbass, I'm just like
still looking, huh?
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Then pop, and then
oh man, it's over with.
The entire club in 30 seconds, empty.
Everybody
500
gone.
people. Yeah. I had to. I dove behind a table.
Yeah, I remember one of them situations, man. The shootout happened in the club, man. Yeah,
I had to throw somebody out of
crazy.
the way.
Man,
we made it out of there safe though. We made it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Somebody
man.
didn't know.
Yeah, I know. I remember somebody got killed in the club that night. Yeah, man.
That's not good.
Crazy situations, man. Yeah.
But yeah, Paper and them guys, they move a little different. It's the same love.
Yeah.
But they're a little different. Like it was a different. It was a growing experience to come from. Like a safe environment. Not saying they weren't safe, but
I got
it was just a turn of times, I guess.
Yeah, it was. Times had definitely changed, man. The gang life had got a little more serious too in Nashville for whatever reason, man. Yeah, people started, so it was some different situations.
Same thing. G Child the Boss.
Yeah, okay. I remember G Child.
Yeah, G Child. Yeah, he would take me to the out there.
Okay.
Was it north?
I'm gonna say he probably was out north too, I think.
Yeah, and Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
We did at the party, big video there.
Okay,
He was doing it. He just turned out to be a nice guy, man.
Yeah.
Super
yeah,
nice.
Man.
He had a hard push.
Yeah, Nashville grinds, man. That's one thing I can say about our city. We get slept on, and the doors ain't really open for us to come through them.
They're closed.
Yeah, they're not open for us to come through them at all, man. But people that push here, they really push. And
how did you learn that push? I mean.
Man, like I said again, man.
Did you model it after, like people say, oh, yeah, well, Master P's this. I wanted to do that, or Death Row. Or...
Yeah, I mean, as far as industry icons go, yeah, I would say like a Master P or something. But like I said, man, it's like in my blood, bro. Like I gotta give credit, man, to my uncles, man, my family. Like they grinders, man. I remember working for my uncle's restaurant, Joe's Barbecue, right down that would just be on Clarksville Highway. And, you know, I was like 10, 11 years old, my first job, and my uncle being the owner of the restaurant was like always the first one in the door and the last one out the door.
Wow. And
I just always remember that's how I'm supposed to be. If you're going to be a boss, you got to lead by example.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I always respected with my uncles. Like, even though they owned restaurants, owned real estate companies, they was the ones getting their hands dirty too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's no leadership without leading.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of people that's bosses, but all you doing is putting money up. It's not really a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a real boss leads by example. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to a client the other day, shout out to my guy, Jamar, man, up in Huntsville, man. They came through and hollered at me real quick, though, Pyramid Entertainment. They came through and celebrated our grand opening a little bit after the fact that we had it over there at iStudio Nashville. And we were talking in the middle of the conversation. He was just kind of asking me, like, how do you come up with the advice that you give to artists?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this slogan came, so I had to end up texting my team the slogan, man, because I was like, dude, that's hard right there. I'm finna, like, trademark that and put it on some shirts. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just told him, I was like, bro, my blueprint come from my footprints.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
hard. That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I teach people how to move is off of how I moved. You know what I'm saying? And, again, it just came from the grind of me seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell people this story here lately. I've been telling this story a lot more with interviews and stuff where, like, my true inspiration and motivation come from, too, with my grind and my purpose in life, you know, if wanting to build generational wealth. Now, for my family, is because when I was a kid, I was probably about 6 or 7 years old, maybe, down in West Tennessee where my family's from, in Brownsville, Tennessee. So in between my great-granddaddy house and my granddaddy house was this little store that sat right there. You know what I'm saying? Like they had their own street. You know, like the whole family, the street was named after them. The whole family lived on that whole street. And it was this little store that sat right there, you know. And, I'm just a kid. I ain't really never paid no attention to the store and its real significance. I just knew it was a little corner store right there, you know what I'm saying, that sat on the little street. So one day my granddaddy gave me a nickel. And he was like, go on over there to the store, take this nickel, go on over there to the store, tell him you John Frank's grandson and get whatever you want. You know, and I'm like 6 or 7 years old. I'm like, bro, this nickel ain't finna get me no whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young, but I ain't that young. But anyhow, I did exactly what he said. I went over to the little store and I gave him the nickel and I was like, yo, I'm John Frank's grandson. He told me I can get whatever I want. So it's like, okay, took the nickel, let me get whatever I wanted. It was like years later. You know what I'm saying? I got older, 12, 13 or whatnot, you know, and after my granddaddy had passed and stuff, and I found out my granddaddy owned the store. Yeah, it was his store. So it wasn't the nickel that got me whatever I wanted, man. It was the fact that I was John Frank's grandson. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's something I always wanted for myself, you know, is to be able to let my family be able to go in somewhere and get what they want because we own it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I own it. Like with my uncle's restaurant, you know, if ever times got that hard, and we fell on hard times at the house where we didn't know where our next meal was going to come from. We knew we could always eat at my uncle's restaurant. Right. You know what I'm saying? We knew we had somewhere to eat because my uncle owned the restaurant. So it's like, I want that for my generation. I hold myself accountable for my family's generation. Now, for me to be able to create that same lifestyle and same opportunity and blessing for my next generation of family members that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to own something that we can go in somewhere and eat for free or eat at any time we need or need a job. You know what I'm saying? You can do that because we own stuff.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
beautiful.
man. So that's my history, bro. Like,
story.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's why I've been telling a lot more lately. You know what I'm saying? Because now that when I look back on my life, like that is one of the only memories I have of my granddaddy. You know what I mean? Other than him, you know, passing away in the hospital bed, was that. You know, I remember him giving me that nickel, sending me to that store, dude, and finding out after, you know, years after, it's like, he owned that store. It was his store. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Great. Like, he didn't even tell me that it was his store, but he made sure I told them that I was his grandson. So, yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was powerful. I
not history, baby. Yeah,
that
man.
Was strong. I like that.
Yeah, man. So,
I like that a lot.
Yeah, man. So that's one of my memories, man. That's what keep me pushing. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, my brother being incarcerated right now. You know what I'm saying?
Still locked down.
Yeah, still locked down, man. You know, been doing, you know, a little hard bid right now that we still fighting and pushing for, man.
How long has it been?
It'll be 15 years in December. Yeah, it'll be 15 years in December, man. Free my little brother, man. Pee-wee.
One of my guys I went to high school with.
Yeah.
He did 20.
Yeah.
20, and he just got out.
Man,
he got out after 20 some years.
God is good, man.
First thing I did, not first thing, but I kind of want to let it settle in. I hit him up on the message Facebook, and I was like, "You good?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Are you adjusting okay?"
Yeah, I know, because times have changed for 20 years.
20 years, I can imagine it. You know, I don't want to reach out and overstep and smother him. You know, and I don't know where he's at. I just want to know, like.
Yeah, as long as you're good.
I want to know, like, are you adjusting? How do you adjust?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's rough, man. Yeah, and so, you know, that's why I try to have those talks with my little brother, man. Just trying to prepare him for the outside world, man, because it done changed a whole lot out there. Like you said, over the last 15, 20 years, man, life is, man, the world itself, you know, phones and stuff and everything, man, technology, it done took over out here, bro. So it's like
quick, and it happened quick.
It's a whole nother world now, man.
Yeah. We only had flip phones back then.
Man, come on, man. Nah, we had them two-way pagers.
Oh, yeah,
you remember the two-ways, though, speaking of when
we
we first connected with Jay Swing back then.
That's what we had, the
two-ways and everything.
You know who? I had the big two-way, too.
Yeah, you had the big boy.
You know, the only person that had one of those that I've ever met in Tennessee was Daryl J.
Okay.
Do you remember Daryl J?
Yeah. Man, that's the OG. Yeah, man. Shout out to Daryl J.
I met him in the club one night, and I was like, "Hey, where you get your ringtones?" And that was it. I only used it for. I couldn't email. I couldn't text anyone, but it was fun to have.
Nah, it was, man. Them things was huge, bro. Yes, sir. I remember the big two-way pages.
But I know we're running a limited time. Are you good?
Yeah, we're good for a minute, man.
Okay.
Yeah. We good, man.
I want to stay on the. The path of everything, and just tell you how much I appreciate everything.
I appreciate that.
We come from two different places.
Yeah.
I have no idea the pain or any kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you grew up how you grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up. I guess you wouldn't call it privileged.
Yeah.
But it was a lot more than never wanted for shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we were poor. My parents
just knew how to hide it, hide it, huh?
They never, anything I wanted, I had.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I deal things differently.
Yeah.
I don't see things the same as other people, so I don't know how their process is.
Yeah.
But we're two different people.
Yeah.
Two different worlds, but we still came together, which, I just appreciate you giving me that.
Yeah.
And I want to focus on this, but maybe we can save it for a documentary or another time.
Cool,
but I want to know when you went to Georgia.
Yeah. Okay.
Why'd you go to? Why?
So what it ended up happening was, man, like through some of that grind that you were talking about earlier, man, like I would go to BMI all the time, man. Like it was, I think like Wednesday or Thursday, we had like an open listening day.
Mm-hmm.
You could go there and let them hear your music, you know what I'm saying? And a guy named, his last name was Kane. I can't think of his first name, but Mr. Kane that was over there at BMI was the rep that they would always let me go holler and let them listen to my music. And so every time I would go holler at him, man, and he would be like, "Yeah, this sounds good, man. It's good music, man. It's just ain't nothing I can do for you here, man. You got to go to Atlanta."
Really? And that was when you're going to, what school did you go to?
So I went to Nashville State.
Nashville State.
Yeah, I went to Nashville State.
I remember coming up there and visit you a couple times.
Yeah, I went to Nashville State. And this was, this was kind of even pre-going to Nashville State. But it just was, I was hearing it so much.
Yeah.
So when I did go to Nashville State and I learned, that's when I like really learned the business of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew the business, but I learned the business when I went to school for it. You know what I'm saying? It was like completely an eye-opener. You know what I'm saying? Learning about publishing and songwriting and how it all really worked, and percentages and split sheets and all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And so I knew, and then like you said, like you saw the grind. You seen what we did, what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? You was there every step of the way.
Right.
So with the It's You Again push, we finally broke to radio a little bit. Like 101 was doing like a little local segment or whatever on Saturday nights or something like that, Friday night, Saturday night. And you know what I'm saying? Like when we was blessed to get the song played on the radio a few times. But it's like I had like reached this. Matter of fact, man, I got to give a shout out to Scooby because I ran into Scooby. And I'm going to get back to the Georgia thing, but I ran into Scooby one night at one of the all-white affair events.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was telling them, and I was like, "Yo, I done submitted my It's You Again song like 2-3 times, bro. I ain't heard my joint come on there yet." You know what I'm saying? And like somebody was there like vouching for me. It was like, man, that's MUG, bro. You don't know him, man. Y'all tripping. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And so Scooby was like, man, well, get to me. I got you. And like, boom, like literally, man. You know what I'm saying? The next Saturday that they played or the next Friday, whatever it was, it came on. You know what I'm saying? Like he really looked out. You know what I'm saying? Like God is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, Scooby the reason I found my wife.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He ain't even know it, but he was heaven sent, bro. He the reason I found my wife. Like it was a TSU homecoming in 2011.
Wow.
This when I was living in Georgia. I came up here for a homecoming, and we went to one of the events at the Maxwell House. And he like shouted me out real quick. My man MUG is in the building. And right at that very moment that he shouted me out, I stopped and paused, I want to let the crowd see who MUG was. Like, yeah.
One of those.
I ain't talking about me.
It's me again.
And right at that same very moment, this light that was going around in the inside of the ballroom had dropped right on her face.
And you seen her?
Man.
Really?
Like an angel out the sky, just bow.
Wow.
Yeah. And so ever since then, bro, yeah. So I think if nothing else, you know what I mean? I know he touched a lot of people's lives, though. If nothing else, he was on this earth long enough to shout me out that night, man, for me to meet my wife, man. So,
and
yeah.
you were in Atlanta when he passed?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta during that.
When he passed?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta when he passed. Yeah, man. And
they had the memorial for him, the candlelight service.
Yeah, man.
Capo called me up, said, "Hey, you want to come out to the thing?" And I went out there, and I was like, I'm just awkward.
Man. It was
so
crazy,
I shot it. There's a video on it.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was you. They did that too.
Yeah,
I got you. I've seen that online. Yeah.
And so I filmed it low key, no light. I didn't want to be in it.
Got you. Yeah.
And then that night I went home, 5 a.m. I edited it.
Nice.
Put it out the next day.
Yeah, no, it was hard though, man. That was good. I'm glad you captured that.
I didn't know Scooby like that.
Yeah. And I just had a couple of run-ins with him, like I said, man, just from the grind, man.
But it was tough, man. It was tough watching everybody just.
Nah, that was hard, man. Yeah.
So I do what I do best, and I just record it.
That was perfect, man. You got a good moment with that one. But yeah, man. So like back to the shift to Atlanta again. It was like I knew I had to get myself in a position where I could take my career to the next level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had basically ran my course here in Nashville. I like reached that ceiling. That last award show you was at the Nemas, I won Artist of the Year, Grinder of the Year.
Yeah, like 3 awards.
Yeah, like three awards in one night. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 biggest awards you can win. Mm-hmm. We had radio play here in the city, but it's like it still wasn't getting me to that next level. So yeah, man, I graduated from school and shot straight to the A.
Now you went to learn music business to like move your career? Yeah.
Well, so I went to school basically to just educate myself on the music. Yeah, it was for me.
Okay.
It was personal use. You know what I'm saying? It was just personal use. I wanted to learn how people was making money and why I wasn't making, the real money yet.
Right.
Or like just finding out, I just wanted to be able to bring more to the table. That's one thing I try to tell clients is like value. Like you got to have value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, do something different. I'm always about pushing myself to the next level. And I think the only thing at that time was going to school for actual music. It's like I had been doing it for so long, but I haven't, didn't have no certification in it. Because at that point, I was kind of looking at like, okay, what's going to be the next level for this for you? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to try to get a job in the music industry? If you don't get a record deal, as a rapper, like what's going to be next for you?
You just want to be in it.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to do music for the rest of my life. Like this is me. It's what I'm called to do. And so when I got to Atlanta, man, the crazy story behind that, like I had a homeboy, my guy DJ B-Dog, that lived down there in the A, and he let me come crash with him. He had a 1-bedroom apartment. I caught his floor for about 6 months. Like
with DJ Dave.
Yeah, so I met him through DJ Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I met DJ B-Dog through DJ Dave. They both was from Indianapolis.
Isn't that weird?
So Dave at the time was staying with his lady. You know what I'm saying? They married and stuff now though, but at the time, so I knew I couldn't really just impose on that. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, B-Dog, he down here too now. He probably let you come crash with him. You know what I mean? And so I had a little part-time job at Enterprise, and I knew with my job at Enterprise, 'cause I started plotting on that before I graduated.
Right.
I was like, shoot, Enterprise is everywhere. So all I need is an Enterprise.
This is before Uber.
Yeah. All I need is an Enterprise to give me a little job somewhere down in Atlanta, and then I find me somewhere to let crash my head, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I found an Enterprise that was willing to let me transfer. My guy told me come crash with him, and so I was out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Took off to the A, literally, bro, with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a U-Haul truck, a dresser with my clothes in it, and my car on the back of the U-Haul truck. You know what I'm saying? And that was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just dipped, got down there, man, and it was Memorial Day weekend. I remember like yesterday. It was Memorial Day weekend, and we went to this little cookout, this house party that was down there. I met a few guys that I'm still connected with. I got D. Jones, Lefty, and it was crazy, the epiphany that I got from being there, because everybody that was there at the house party was people that had moved to Atlanta from somewhere else. Like, nobody was from Atlanta.
They just all...
Everybody just kind of said, boom, the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Packed it up and moved to the A. So I felt a little more confidence in myself and a little more, you know, like, okay, maybe I did make the right move.
I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what I'm saying? And even when I done it, man, it's crazy because I still had the little piece of paper that I wrote on my mom's wall for my goals that year. I literally had wrote on my mom's wall, I didn't say move. I said, go to Atlanta for a summer tour. So I supposed to be going there for the summer.
Wow.
It turned into almost 8 years.
Wow, 8 years?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2010, we moved back in the end of 2017, October.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but that night at the house party, one of the guys that was there, I can't think of his full name, but he go by D. Anyway, he was there from New Orleans. He was just talking about how he just got this internship at the studio. So I was like, that's what I need, bro. Internship, something like that.
Right.
Especially at the studio,
just to get you in,
yeah. Let me just, you know what I mean? Because my whole goal was to not go to Atlanta and get caught up in Atlanta. I want to go there to stay focused on my music. That's what I moved there for.
Pretty easy to do.
Yeah, because it's going to be easy to get caught up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so he was interning at this studio down there called Icon Studios. And so, boom, I got with the lady that got him his internship. And like the first week that I was there, I was interning at Icon Studios off the rip.
Really? Doing what?
So just, you know, like checking people in at the desk, cleaning the bathrooms, going on food runs.
Intern?
Okay. Yeah, just intern stuff. Like literally, you know what I mean? Just a straight up intern, bro. Like I would go do food runs for Akon, Young Jeezy, Jazzy Faye, different people like that, you know what I'm saying? And so in the midst of that internship, the whole crazy thing is too, like, so speaking of Dave was there at the studio session. The first session I did with Sedell Young, one of the producers down there I was doing some music with. Sedell Young, he's from Indianapolis originally too. But he was there, and he had, at the time had a production deal with DJ Toomp and Grand Hustle.
Okay.
And we did a record together called Through the Roof. You know what I'm saying? I wrote and everything, wrote the verses for, recorded that. And during the time of me doing my internship, out of nowhere, man, like said it, like hit me up out of nowhere. And this when I ended up getting the placement with the Chris Webby album. Because Said hit me up and was like, yo, I know you know what I'm saying, know how the songwriter stuff work. I know you down to do your songwriting grind too. Like, what if we took your verses off of this record and you let me shop it around with the other beats I'm finna be shopping around on? Like, we finna go to New York. I'm gonna be taking some stuff to Nas, all kind of people, this, that. I'm like, word, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm just trying to work, you know what I mean, at this time. And so he hit me back a little bit after that. I was like, yo, this independent cat that one of the guys from Grand Hustle is managing, he want to use a couple of my beats. And one of them is the Through the Roof joint. But he want to keep the hook on there that you wrote. I was like, word. So how that work? You know what I'm saying? How that work?
Where the paperwork?
So like we on there officially, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, bro, we on there, bro. So here goes email address and everything, like, you know what I mean? Shoot them over, you know what I'm saying? He's like, they giving me this percentage, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna have to chop up, you know, I know you originally wanted more, but we had to chop the percentage up that they giving me for the beat and the hook, and we make it work, you know what I'm saying? So me and him came with our agreement. So I sent it over to them, and, you know, I ain't never heard nothing back or nothing officially. You know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, man, like it was like January the 6th. I remember like yesterday, it was January the 6th in 2012, day after my birthday. Said called me. He's like, yo, you seen the Billboard magazine, bro? We #1. That joint went #1. That joint went #1. I'm like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, the Chris Webby album, the joint that we got the project on, the project we got the songs on, that joint went #1 on the Billboard chart. I'm like,
wow.
Yo, I ain't never even heard nothing about the song officially. Like, I ain't even never know it officially went through or what the deal was. You know what I mean? They never hit me back with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that came about, though, from there, bro. But it was a good thing, again, me going to school, learning, different things about the business, split sheets, songwriting percentages, and how that stuff worked.
Right.
Me and him had a split sheet on the original song, anyway, that we originally recorded and wrote. And so, matter of fact, when you brought up Wee Wee, man, shout out to Wee Wee. Wee Wee had actually turned me on to this lady named Amy Everhart. That was an entertainment attorney here in Nashville. And I told her my situation and everything. And basically, long story short, man, we was able to take that split sheet that me and him had originally on the record and was able to, you know, overturn everything and get me back on the percentage of the song.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah, so I still get paid for the song to this day.
That's cool.
Just got my plaque and everything. I had to buy it myself and stuff, though, you know, because artists don't understand that when you're not on a label, plaques, Grammy Awards, all that kind of, you got to pay for that stuff yourself.
Yeah, this shit costs money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, independent, you know what I mean? You independent, like, you got to pay for that stuff yourself.
People just think they just send it to you.
Yeah, they think yeah, exactly, bro. No, you know, they just send it to you. You know what I'm saying? You earned it, literally. You paid for that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's got to get paid for somewhere.
Somebody paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even when you own a major label, bro, like, they charge that to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's charged to the game. Like,
yeah, exactly, man. It came out of that royalty money that you was making from that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, like we got the plaque, you know what I'm saying? My mom's actually had got it for me as a birthday gift.
Oh, that's
last
cool.
year, man. Yeah, man. So
I've never heard that song.
Yeah. So if you look it up, look it up on YouTube, right? So it's an independent artist by the name of Chris Webby. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah. Chris Webby.
Yeah, Chris Webby.
And the song is called?
The song is called Through the Roof.
Through the Roof.
Yeah, man. It was on his album.
That's your hook? You wrote that hook?
Yeah, wrote the hook. You can still hear my voice. I'm still
you're on the hook?
Yeah, I'm still.
He used a reference track?
Well, no, So he went over me, overdubbed, you know what I mean? It's his voice doing the hook.
Wow.
But they kept my ad lib because at the time, I was like, I had created like this look, yeah. It was like real significant, you know what I'm saying? My little it was like super like dope, you know what I'm saying? So Sid actually kept my little ad lib in the track.
Oh, that's
crazy.
What I'm saying?
So like I'm still in the song and everything, bro. But yeah, man, that joint, it was on an album he released called There Goes the Neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah, There Goes the Neighborhood. The song's called
Your
Through the
voice
Roof.
does cut through music, though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much. Like, everything you did was just like,
I appreciate it.
Gels.
Yeah,
like, I like it a lot.
And see, just not to cut you off with that, but like he was about to like probably blow way bigger than he is. Like he's still big, don't get me wrong, on like the East Coast and stuff. He's from up that way. He was on the he's one of those guys that was on the coattails of Chris Miller.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Chris Miller were building real strong, man. So I guess with the death of all that, man, I'm sure that threw his career into one too, man.
I bet.
Yeah.
So that's music. That's Atlanta?
But yeah, man, so Atlanta, you know, like, man, it was a lot of growth there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of growth for me, a lot of hands-on.
When did the name change? When did that happen?
So check this out, right? Okay, I'm glad we finally got to that too.
Okay.
So the name changed, man. So you fast forward. So for one, after I got the placement with the hook, I coined the Lee Right hook.
Okay, right.
That's where the right hook came about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I spelled it WRITE, like you writing the hook.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the whole right hook came in. But then, so you fast forward past all of that, and I jump back on to the rapper mode.
Like I can do this now. I'm good.
Yeah, no, so, I mean, because Mel got back out, and, you know, he like my number one fan. Like, for him, it don't matter. I'm Jay-Z.
Right.
Like, I'm his Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And so we got back on the rapper grind, man. I was working on a project and a couple singles. Matter of fact, I was recording the song 20 White Boys that I ended up doing with Lil White.
Lil White, I remember that.
Yeah. So I had the record we was doing with Lil White, 20 White Boys, and we was about to even put this whole little promo tour and this little push together. But during the same time, I was getting these phone calls from people like, yo, congratulations, man, on the deal with Slim Thug.
Did it happen again?
That.
Without you knowing?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Slim Thug, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? So apparently, Slim Thug had just signed this artist named MUG.
Well, in Texas?
Yes.
No.
Yes. He had the dots and everything. Like, his name wasn't Mug. It was like MUG.
Oh.
Like, literally. So I'm like, dang, though, what are they talking about, those Slim Thugs? So I looked it up, and there's a guy named MUG.
Really?
Doing songs with Slim Thug.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, bro. And so I'm like, dang, man, he bigger than me. You know what I'm saying?
Got a bigger push.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
clout,
like, you know, and then at the time, like, I even though I was shifting everything to me trying to start being called the whole Money United with Game.
Right.
Like, my publicists, different outside people was just like, man, that's just too long of a name for one person. It just don't sound like a person. It sound like a group of y'all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so I'm just like, well, dang, man, I didn't want to veer too far away from my name, though. If I was going to have to change my name, I'm like, man, I'm putting too much work with this mug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been putting too much work with MUG. And so it just came to me out of nowhere, man. This little nickname that one of the homies from the hood, even when I was just Mug, he would always just say, Mug's Amillion. And so I was like, dang. Mug's Amillion. Now, what if I bring that back? What if I do the
that might work.
Yeah, and then I kept the MUG capital, and I threw the $sign on it, the Mugs, and then I just made Amillion, one word, $1,000,000. That's my last name. So like my first name is Mugs, and my last name is Amillion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, Mugs Amillion. I like that.
That rings.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I still like MUG.
Yeah. And so and I felt like it fit me. You know what I'm saying? And then so I'm a big believer in signs and purpose with everything.
Right.
And so the Mugs Amillion, so God ended up sending me my new creation of what Mugs Amillion stood for, because at the time I had shifted to a different place in life. You know, MUG was more flashy, bottle popping. You seen MUG.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I seen.
But during this time of my life, Mugs Amillion came about when I was on like a downslope in life. You know what I'm saying? And kind of really facing hardships and hard times. My cousin that got killed. My brother was still going through his thing. You know, life was like in a different place for me, in a different space. And so Mugs Amillion became more about Mug himself becoming one of a million.
Right.
Like the purpose in my story.
I see that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the name of the EP, One of a Million.
One of a million?
Yeah, because Mug is one of a million. I'm one of a million people who brothers incarcerated in the prison. I'm one of a million people who lost their best friend to gun violence and gang banging.
Yeah.
I'm one of a million people that lost their cousin to the street gang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now my story, my purpose got a whole different meaning to it with this new name. You know what I'm saying? It's a new mission for me.
Right.
And so that's where the whole Mugs Amillion came about. And then this is what's crazy. We started the tour up in 2014 in like July. I released the 20 White Boy song, followed it up with Club Nights, and we hit the road with the Club Nights promo tour. And the MUG dude got killed.
Oh, really?
The same summer that we started up the promo run, and I had already did the name change, and we started up the whole new marketing process.
That's weird.
He got killed.
That's so weird.
So it was like, dang, it was meant for me to change my name then. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally was forced into shifting.
Like that wasn't the reason, but that's the reason.
Exactly, though. You know what I'm saying?
Not the reason, but your reason.
Yeah, my reasoning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that man, never met him or anything though. But it was like a timeline of, this shift. And then again, I didn't do away with the MUG because guess what? Boom, that's the name of the company now. Money United with Game.
Right.
Somebody they had already told me that it was too big for one person. It was meant for be a group of y'all.
So it's a company.
So that's the company name.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do all that work I did building that brand and just throw it away. So Money United with Game LLC, that's the company. Mugs Amillion, that's the artist. Lee Evans, the right hook, that's the songwriter and the music consulting guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So still wearing multiple hats, man. You already know how I do it.
Already.
Yeah, man. CEO, rapper, promoter, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Still doing all that.
That isn't crazy. That is a crazy story.
Yeah, man. So that was, ATL, man. It definitely played its part. You know what I'm saying? I connected with a lot of good people down there.
Yeah, you're one of the few that actually went and came back with success.
Yeah, came back with something.
You didn't come back with a record deal and all that.
And then, but what it did happen was though too. Again, we was just touching on the book. I came back with a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came back with a story and a real good testimony. You know what I'm saying? And it was just all a blessing, bro. You know what I mean? I experienced a whole lot. Came back with a lot of game, a lot of experience, and now a lot of resources and connections, man. I'm connected.
Where next?
I'm connected,
baby.
Going to New
York? You going to New York?
Nah, bro. We here. We back at the crib, man.
Really?
Honestly, man, I had gave myself 5 years in Atlanta.
You did the...
Well, I was going to do 5 years, and my next spot was going to be L.A.
Okay.
Yeah, once I got there good and I started maneuvering how I was maneuvering with the songwriting thing and all of that, my next move was going to be L.A. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up meeting my wife. She had already had a 4-year-old, you know what I mean? So I had my wife, my stepson, whole family thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, I can't just pack it all up and move them way to L.A. now too, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't their journey, this ain't their life like that. You know, so, you know, we ended up buying a house down there in Georgia and everything, and, you know, and it worked out, you know what I'm saying? It ran its course, you know, and, you know, what the whole move back was really more of a personal situation. And I know you had brought up, you know, meeting my moms and everything like that, you know, like my mom had ended up being diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer. And so that's when, you know, life really was like, okay, let's take a step back and really, you know what I mean? Because we had already had it wrote down anyway. Like, if you go back to my old 2016, 2015 goals, like we was moving back 2018, 2019 anyway. Like, I had it wrote down to move back to Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because one of the things I was running into in Atlanta with building with people and networking, what's my time looking like? Okay, perfect.
Good.
One of the things I kept running into when I first started doing the mic thing, the music industry crash course.
MICC.
Yeah, MICC. Yeah. So when I first started doing that, I ran into a situation, you know, I was partnering with like CSAC and different people like that, the different platforms down there. But a lot of the times when I was trying to get little partnerships and sponsorships with them, they would tell me, yeah, we like it. We just got to run it by the headquarters. So the headquarters was Nashville.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's like, what I need y'all for?
Yeah, I'll just go back home.
I need to go to the crib and get directly plugged in with whoever you calling then, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew that this whole time, you know what I mean? But the whole time I'm in Nashville, they telling me I need to get to Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everything in Atlanta was more like hubs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I went to the BMI office or the CSAC office there, you know, it's like a office space.
Okay.
When here it's a building.
Yeah, it's an entire building.
It's a whole building with, you know what I'm saying, from top to bottom, 3-4 levels.
Up there it's a couple of cubicles.
It's a few, you know what I'm saying? You got to find a parking space at some facility and then find a suite that got ASCAP in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, here it's buildings, bro. So it's like, you know, I started realizing, start looking like, okay, you know, it became more of a 2-for-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the situation with my mom was like more like, okay, now we got to get back now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was already shifting to that anyway because of the level that I was growing to in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you know, it always been about growth for me and I was about going to the next level. So when I got to Atlanta and I realized, okay, my next level can't even happen here. Nobody here in Atlanta can tell me a direct yes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Atlanta knows somebody. Everybody in Atlanta does something.
Right.
But nobody there can give you the yes.
Because they got to call back.
They got to get the yes home. From somebody.
Yeah.
And then when I'm finding out where they getting the yes from, it's like, hold up, now I need to go. Let me go find the yes person myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to cut the bullshit.
Yeah, bro. And
just cut it so you can talk.
Yeah, man. Let me get straight to the point. You know what I mean? I'm like Frank Lucas, man. Let me get to the source. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get to the source. You know, so that's kind of what grew all of that. You know what I mean? But again, Atlanta was great, man. I served on the Grammy committee down there for like 3 years. I was on the membership committee board down there. I helped recruit a lot of members into the Grammy organization down there in Atlanta on the rap side.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Because I would go to their meetings when I was there, and like literally like the first few meetings that I went to, like they had like a monthly meetup that they would do. And this is in Atlanta. Bro, and I'm like the only one like me in there.
Whoops.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this ain't right. We in Atlanta.
Was it stand out?
But exactly. I took advantage of it though. You know what I'm saying? You remember stand out promotions? Yes, sir. Why be a part of the in crowd when you can stand out, man? Exactly. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So it's like at the same time, I saw an opportunity there. You know what I'm saying? And so I got with the people that was over that, and it's like, yo, I want to do something to bring more people like me into the organization. You know what I'm saying? So they got me on the membership committee. And I remember one of the last meetings we had and on our list, because it was going to be me and Shaka Zulu over the urban people.
All right.
And I remember one of the last meetings we had, they gave us this list of different people that was on this list. And Migos was one of those people on the list. This was like 2016.
So before they
got big, you know what I'm saying? But they were on the radar enough for us to know these is people we need to go after to get them affiliated with the Grammy membership in Atlanta for the Atlanta chapter. They end up on our list. Apparently, we got them affiliated because that following year or two, that's when they got nominated for their first Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know the process of the whole Grammy situation. It's like
they don't.
You have to be a part of it to be a part of it.
Or otherwise, you're not a part of it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it really works, man. Like, politics is really real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger than just politics.
But there's a reason for all that.
Yeah, it's about involvement. It's about membership, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I took part in all of that, went to the Grammys and everything, bro. Like, I was red carpet right there with Baby and them and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really went out there, me and my cousin Suge. And,
Suge, I remember Suge.
Yeah, you remember Suge? Yeah. So it's still like, man, still the same. I'm still the same people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never switched up or changed up, none of that, you know? Plus, like I said, that's my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like literally my first cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, we blood, man. So, like, I never switched up, none of that. You know,
so
like,
that year you went to the Grammys with the association.
Yeah.
And
well, no, I went. Well, so I found out that the only way you could go to the Grammys is you had to be the only way to buy a ticket for the Grammys. You had to be a member.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like so that's what one of the other factors that was like, okay, I need to become a member then. Like you can only buy tickets for the Grammy show if you're a member.
Wasn't like Nemo
unless
Awards.
you already nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't like Nemo Awards.
No, ain't no outsiders getting in, bro. Yeah, man. So went to the Grammys and everything. Like I said, played my role on the Grammy membership committee. Did a lot of advocacy work with the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Participated in Grammys in my district. Went to go see the congressmen and different things of that nature, man. And like we was the ones that basically kind of spearheaded and helped push the whole Music Modernization Act that Trump ended up signing into office.
Right.
Like we was on the front line with that. You know what I'm saying? Going to the local state representatives and all that kind of stuff, man. Pushing the agenda for that. You know, helping to get the Fair Pay Act and all that stuff in the play, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it just was good. You know, again, I tell people, man, it's like you got to be hands-on with the involvement, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want change to come about. You got to, you got to push the change yourself. You know?
Nobody sees the hard work.
Change.
Nobody sees the hard work behind the scenes.
Yeah, man.
They would just see the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, man. So it's a lot of hard work, a lot of people out there doing stuff on behalf of musicians and creators of music, man, that don't get to just do, but they working and they pushing, man. I commend them.
Wow.
Cause I seen it, bro. I was on that front line with y'all. I know exactly what it's about.
Yeah, you're a little better than they did it too.
Yeah, man. We pushing, baby.
So
yeah.
I know you're running short on time. What do you got? What do you got?
Yeah,
couple minutes.
About 5-10 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I just want to make this 5 o'clock.
No, we can. You can always come back.
Yeah, that's
always
perfect. Yeah,
back.
you right up, like literally right up the road, bro. Like the office, man. We right there off of Gallatin Road too, man. Our studio, Nashville.
I'll just come to your office. Then.
Yeah, I mean that'd be perfect, bro. Hey, that'd be cool too,
we
man.
can do a different one.
Yeah, man. We got the classroom space we can set up shop in. We got the conference room. Yeah, man. Event rental space, everything, man.
You need someone to teach video.
Hey, we might work. We put a panel together for that, bro. No, for real though. That'd be dope.
You have a class on the Spinnerman?
Nah, man, that's my guy though. Yeah, man, I was Spinner, man. Yes,
what happened? I always remember the Spinnerman.
Yeah, he came to the grand opening too, man, and showed me love,
did he
man.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he still doing good?
Yeah, he's still great, man. Wow. Yeah. He had a video of his went viral, man.
I seen that.
Yeah, man. I think T-Pain or somebody had shared it or something though. Yeah. And, you know, they kind of mocking him, but hey, 1 million views.
But
bro.
everyone mocked.
Yeah, I mean, he knew what he was setting himself to do. Yeah, he knew what he was setting himself out for. I mean, it was an attention grabber, man.
He used to call him crazy as a fox. He
said, crazy. Yeah,
Earl Fox. Yeah, crazy as a fox.
Yeah, I used to tell. Yeah, man, because cause that's his last name for real was Fox. Yeah. But at the same time, like I told him, it was genius because people like that, you think he crazy for what he doing. But it was a marketing strategy, man. Like everybody in Nashville knows the Spinner, man.
Yeah.
So he did what he was supposed to do.
And now everybody out of Nashville knows Spinner.
Hey, come on, man. Now you
American
know
Idol. He was an American Idol.
Yeah, bro. American Idol. You know what I mean? Yeah, he done went worldwide with it.
All right. So real quick, wrap it up.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you got going on now, like with the space and.
Yeah. So we got the office space, man, over there. Out of our studio, Nashville. It's right here in Madison area, man. 968 Madison Square. We do a lot of the consultations out of there, music business consultations. I'm the instructor and founder for the MIC. It's the MICC, Music Industry Crash Course. So that's a monthly thing that I do now every month. We're going to be having that. The first one is January the 25th, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. We basically are like a one-stop shop for up-and-coming artists, producers, and songwriters. We do everything from the logo design, photography, the CD covers, we do the BDS, media-based song registration.
Right.
I do music workshops and panels, man. I got my second annual March Madness for music professionals coming up. It's going to be a 3-part series. So we, just working, man. Saturday, I'm going to be headed to Atlanta. I'm going to be on a panel down there with my guy, Paul Tutt. We got the ISM Music Class Development.
Yeah, I seen that you had advertised, and I was trying to get to you before you left town.
Yeah, no, that's perfect timing. No, it worked out perfect.
On Instagram, and I was like, this isn't his personal page. And
She kind of mans the business page sometime, and I kind of check in there every now and then too. But
it's just so much. You got so much work to do. Yeah, it's hard to check up on.
Yeah, man. And then I'm always moving, so it's hard for me to just operate on my phone like everybody else can, man. Just always on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird because I stay glued to my phone.
I got you. Yeah, bro. But
well, I don't do shit all
we got the merchandise, you know what I'm saying, the t-shirts and the hoodies and stuff, man, that we pushing out there to the people too that want to support the brand. And just building the brand all the way back up again. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm on the board now, too, for the NEMAs, the Nashville Industry Music Awards. I'm the Urban Music Council Director.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. So I came back home, man. Kwame passed that position off to me, man. And so I've been manning that for him, man, over all the urban music stuff. So, we keeping our eyes out. We at all the showcases and different events, really just trying to keep our eyes and ears glued to the city. Just seeing who really doing what out there.
Yeah.
We do the artist developments type of stuff, man, talent management and things of that nature as well with our company. So we just building it, man. And, like I dropped the exclusive bomb right here on your show, man, Flock With Us, man. Yeah, man, the book is coming soon too, man, here in the early spring. So, yeah, man, we had the South by Southwest. We doing the exclusive, soft launch out there in South by Southwest with the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to be linking up with a few people down there, man, with some stages and platforms.
Exclusive.
Doing some pop-ups and stuff, though, man. Some pop-up shots with the book down there at South by Southwest.
So you're going to have a good push for that, then?
Oh, man, you know how I do it.
All right.
I'm basically, like I've been telling my mindset and my push for it, all the marketing strategy that I'm creating, man, is just I'm a rapper with a book. So the same way I got out there on that grind pushing one of my CDs and projects, man, I'm right back. Yeah, like they finna see the real mugs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you said, those that know me, they know what I'm capable of doing. Those that's too young enough to know, just know it's on and popping.
So I hope the youngins get a taste. Maybe they listen to this and get a taste and be like, hey, he did that?
Yeah, now I'm a Nashville State alumni, man, so I do a lot of going back to Nashville State, do a lot of speaking at Pearl-Con, at their music events and stuff like that too, their music program. So yeah, it's just all about mentoring for me, man, leading by example. And just really getting out here pushing, man. SAE, you know what I mean? I did a lot of panels and workshops up through there, too. So, I'm just going to be getting back to that, man. But just now I got a book in my back pocket that we can kind of help expand and elevate, everything with, too, man.
I'm proud of you, man, for doing what you're doing. That's great.
Yeah, man.
I didn't see you for a while, but I knew you were going to end up on the other side somewhere.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to run back into you, my brother. It's all love, man. It's been a good journey, man, together. And glad we crossed back paths again, man. So we definitely keep in touch, man, and keep building, man.
Okay. Yeah, tell them where, we can find
man.
Real quick.
All the socials, man. You already know, man. Mugs Amillion, MUGS_Amillion. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing that I'm on, man, is the company grind, man. Money United with Game over everything. So you can go to moneyunitedwithgame.com. It's going to take you to everything. It's a Money United with Game. It's on the social medias and all that good stuff, man. Facebook, Instagram. And if you just Google, man, you can still Google Money United with Game, bro. And you might even find a few of my old CDs and projects out there, bro. You know what I mean? Get caught up on the old rapper grind, So, yeah, just check that out, man. Lee Evans, The Right Hook. I'm a rapper with a book, you know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. God is good, baby. God is amazing, man. We blessed, baby. 2020 vision. It's time for it.
I like it. Oh, remember when mixtape 2000 Tennessee it never came out?
No, right? We was what's I'm saying? We was ahead of our time,
2000 Tennessee was my 2010 mixtape.
Yeah, that was because
it's a 2020 vision.
Bro. Yeah, now we was always ahead of it, man. I always had the outside the box marketing strategies going.
Sir Swift.
Sir Swift, man. Sir Swift in the A now.
Is he?
Yeah, he down in the A. Yeah, man.
We have to come back and catch up on all the people.
Yeah, people. Yeah, I've been glad to run into a few people, man. That's still moving and grooving, man. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad I had this good trip back down memory lane.
Yeah,
give me a little confidence about myself. Like, yeah, bro.
Well, you should be.
We really did that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
No, you did a lot more than you think you did. And like you said, Fresh can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't see it as well as I see it.
It's hard, I guess, when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? When you in it and you the one doing it, to you it's just routine, so to speak, or just trying to keep your head above water in the process of it all, man. But it's good to get that pat on the back every now and then.
When Nashville history is written, you guarantee you have a spot in it.
And I appreciate it, brother. I take that,
and
man.
Hopefully I can write it.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, love, man. Yes, sir, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Flock with us, man. Let's go.
Thank you.
That was dope, bro.